Hey family, it's been a while since I've replaced the skin on a djembe. A friend had asked me if I knew someone. I decided to do it myself since it's been a while. So I'm gonna go through the process with you. And this is me unlacing the djembe so that I can take the rest of the skin off. And this is how the wood and everything looks without the skin. This is the skin that I will be using to put on the djembe. It's the female goat skin, and I will also be shaving off the hair off the skin. And when you are shaving the hair off, you have to go in the direction with a razor blade, those old school razor blades. I'm soaking the skin for about an hour while I unlace the djembe a little bit more than halfway. This is how it looks. My skin is finally ready to be put on the wood of the djembe. Skin is nice and flexible. I am going to put the metal ring on top of the djembe, and I tie the excess skin on top so that I can lace the djembe back up and so that it doesn't interfere with the process. So I am lacing the djembe back up. This is the half that I took off. I am putting it back. The rope is going through the hoops of the bottom and the top, and I am taking my time because one mistake, then I would have to unlace it and do it all over again. And this is how it looks when it is all laced up. The skin is still soft, and I had cut the excess skin off, as you can see. And the little bit of skin that is left, I am going to fold it within itself. This is my first time doing this, but it came out successful. I'm gonna go all the way around. This process of folding the skin also helps the rim not slip over the skin, because once this wrapped skin gets hard, it stops the rim from folding over the skin. This is how it looks when it is done. All folded up. First time doing it, not bad. I am going to pull once the djembe is dry, I am going to pull it 3 times around. This is my first time. I'm going to use my hands because I am not going to pull it that hard, because I am trying to keep the top as balanced as possible. I do not want one side to be pulled harder than the other side. This is my second time around. I am going to use a hammer on the second time around. After I pull, I clamp it so that the rope doesn't loosen up. And I'm going to go all the way around. This is my second time. And for the third time around, I am going to use a puller and pull it as tight as I can. And clamp it once I'm done. Once I am done with the 3 times around, I am going to do what we call in the djembe world the diamonds. But since the skin is already tight, I don't need to go all the way around with the diamonds. But the diamonds are under 2 and back under 1. There are many ways of doing it, but this is the most popular way. Under 2 and back over 1. Before I do all this pulling, I am going to wait several days for that skin to be dry. In the winter time, I had to wait a little longer. In the summertime, it would probably just be a day or 2. In this case, I waited at least 4 days for that skin to be really dry for me to pull it. As you can see, back over 1. Then I get a piece of wood, and then I pull. Preferably you do this sitting on the ground, and you do not pull with your back. You push the djembe away from you. And then I am going to use sandpaper to get the rest of the little hairs on the skin.